Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing another 1 hour flipping challenge. The restriction today is going to be I'm only going to flip raids items. So that includes raids 1 and 2. I only have 350 mil available right now, so we won't be able to flip like the Twisted Bow or the Scythe of Vitter, but pretty much everything else is going to be fair game. That is going to be the only restriction. Let's see how much money I can make in 1 hour. Let's get started. Okay, to begin with here, let's try some Dragon Claws. We're only going to do maybe 1 or 2 of the more expensive items, which is pretty much everything. We're going to price check every single item, and we did start at exactly 350 mil. Whoa, that is a really big margin on Dragon Claws. That's surprising. Let's just do 1 for now, as a lot of these items are pretty pricey. Now, we're only going to be able to price check once, as the limit is so low, and the amount of items that we can do is fairly restrictive. Not great, but we'll do the full buy limit, which is 7. The Dragon Sword is so cheap now, 50k. It's hit ALC price almost. Not a bad margin, although I don't think these trade that frequently. Okay, another one is the Dragon Hunter Crossbow. I am going to price check it again because this item is fairly high volume even though it's so expensive. Again, a pretty good margin on the Dragon Hunter Crossbow. I'm going to go for 1 of them right now. We're going to start with raids 1 items, then maybe we'll do some Justiciar or some of the other raids 2 items. Okay, we got the very first pair of Dragon Claws coming through. And we need to sell at least a few of these to make our money back. We're going to sell them for 62,030. And that's a really good margin. I'll probably go ahead and just buy another pair of Claws. For 61,700. That's a 300k margin on Claws. That's really good. Okay, well, we bought another pair of Claws, so hopefully we can sell them off for the similar margin. The market has been really weird this week for whatever reason. Okay, Dragon Hunter Crossbow, we got one for 113,457. Really hard to remember all of the numbers, but hopefully that'll sell off soon. Oh yeah, we have the Rapier from the second raids, which will probably be pretty good. Okay, we got a sale on the Dragon Hunter Crossbow. Perfect, and we'll go ahead and try to do another one. Ideally, we'll do all 7 of them, just 1 at a time. Okay, that was pretty quick, literally a second later. Okay, what is with everything jumping up last night by a significant amount? I haven't really been checking the graphs, but I've been losing money on things left and right. For whatever reason, this exact thing has happened on many different items. I'll probably just do a regular price check on this guy. And we do have a few of the Dragon Swords coming through, but we'll wait and see if we get any more before we waste an offer slot. Twisted Buckler has actually not a bad margin, 40k. And we'll do 7 of them. And we'll try buying an Arcane, I suppose. We're not going to price check it because the limit is so low already. And we're going to try for 4441. And we'll go for 3 of them, why not? Okay, there we go. We sold off another Dragon Hunter Crossbow for a bit less of a margin, but still pretty good, almost 200k. We'll go ahead and buy another one. For 113,457. There we go. We finally have a Dragon Claw sale coming back in. Really happy about that one. We'll pull out the Arcane right now, as that's just kind of a temporary offer, and we sold them both off. Perfect. Okay, so we're still getting a pretty good margin of 200-ish K. So we're going to go ahead and buy another 2 of these guys. And so far, everything's working pretty nicely. I don't think there's any other item we can really get in here except for maybe selling the Twisted Buckler, but I'm pretty happy with how things are going so far. And there we go, we have another Dragon Crossbow coming through and another Dragon Claw. We're selling it for 113,620. Okay, we're going to take the Dragon Claws for sale because that is the best margin, or one of the best margins we have so far. Alright, we have another sale on Dragon Claws, which I think we've done a few more of possibly. Another sale on the Dragon Hunter Crossbow coming through. We'll go back and buy another one. And we have all of the Twisted Bucklers coming through so far. We could probably go buy another 3 of those guys. Dragon Claws we've also done 4 of as far as I can tell. Alright, we got another pair of Claws coming through. Still getting a 250 GP margin, which is amazing. 61,949, perfect. And we're going to go ahead and buy another pair. We definitely want to focus on the Claws until they're gone, as that was an amazing margin. Okay, we're going to try the Justiciar Chest Guard. A nice, easy, simple item. Actually trades more than I thought. Ooh, but the price is way different. Okay, interesting. But look at the Chest Guard. Same thing. Like about 12 hours ago, everything seems to have spiked in price. Not really sure what's up with that. So the margin on the Chest Guard is really good at around 100, well, actually closer to 200k. We changed the offer on the Dragon Hunter Crossbow a bit, and I think we sold 1 more of the Dragon Claws, bringing this up to 5. Okay, for now I'm going to put an offer in for the Avernic Defender hilt. It doesn't trade as frequently as these other items, so I'm probably not going to keep it in like that. G-Tracker and the OS Buddy Exchange is showing that 79,460 roughly. We'll try buying 1, and if it does, oh shit. Let's just try selling that back then, I guess. And we'll just leave that for now. We may have to insta-sell it if it's going too slowly. Okay, well we did actually sell off the Avernic Defender hilt. So in this case, there is kind of a strategy that you can do. So I know what the item is selling for, but I don't really know what it's buying for. I'm just gonna guess. We're gonna give it a 200k margin, which is pretty reasonable. Ah shit, I did it again. Okay, what actually happened there? We bought it for 79,400. I actually instantly just bought the Avernic Defender hilt for 79 mil. I am so confused. Well, let's try selling it off again, and hopefully that will sell and it didn't just drop again on me. We have another Dragon Hunter crossbow coming through. Slightly higher price, but I think it's going to be worth it still. Alright, well there we go. We just made a 400k profit on an Avernic Defender hilt without even trying. That was very lucky. We'll go ahead and buy another one, I guess, for 79 mil on the dot, most likely. Okay, we got another one. I'm really surprised by how quickly this hilt has come through. 400k margins was really, really good. Okay, selling it for 79,399k once again. Yes, I always have to double check everything I'm doing because I've made a lot of mistakes this week. We finally sold off all of the Din's bulwarks, nice and clean, 7 each, 34,902, and we bought it for 34,735. Only 150k in profit on that one. Not amazing, but it wasn't too expensive. But like, look at this. Once again, the Ancestral peaked up right now. I don't know if there's any in-game event that's causing this, but it seems to be pretty widespread over a lot of items. Okay, that's a really good margin on Ancestral. We're going to go for one of them. We got a chest guard coming through, and we're looking to sell that for 19,360. And we sold off our last Twisted Buckler, which means we can almost afford another one to buy. Okay, we have our very first Ancestral top coming through at 59,250. Once again, looking to sell it for 59,490. Still no luck on selling some of our other more expensive items, which is a little worrying. Okay, we have a Defender hilt sold off for 79,249. I was getting a little nervous, so I reduced the price a bit, but that's still actually a pretty good margin. Now, I did want to try the Rapier, but it won't really work until, well, we have a little more money at our disposal, so I guess I'll just put another hilt in for now. We're pretty much at the halfway mark, and we finally sold off the crossbow as well. Okay, actually, then that means we could maybe, these claws haven't been coming through for a long time. Let's just pull those out entirely, giving us 194 mil to work with. Okay, so we're going to try the Rapier. It does trade pretty frequently, so we could price check it. And I think I'm going to, just going to put it in for 181 mil, just in case. Okay, so we bought it for 180,485. And we sold it for 183,225. That is a pretty lame margin for 180 mil invested. But hopefully we can flip it quickly at the very least. And there we go, we got another Defender hilt coming through already. Oh, there we go, we got a Rapier coming through at 183,225. The only problem with the challenge is there really isn't any lower value items here, but I'm kind of enjoying it anyway. Well, I'm very impressed with this Avernic Defender hilt. We've gotten a very nice margin on it, and for whatever reason, it trades more, or maybe there's just less people flipping it. We're just gonna keep bumping down the Justice here and the Ancestral because it's been a long time. Okay, well there we go. We did eventually sell off the Ancestral for 59,400, which even though I had reduced it by a fair bit, it's actually a pretty good margin. And we'll probably go ahead and try to buy another one as, well, everything else is still taking a while to sell or buy. Okay, there we go. We sold off the Chest Guard for 19,215. Still a decent enough margin. Okay, there we go. We finally sold off the Rapier for 180,450. Now, the problem is I don't really want to switch items as, well, you have to margin check and that is expensive. So we're probably just going to continue on with something we relatively know the margin for. So we'll buy the Ancestral again. We'll bump it up to 59,275. And I kind of want to guess for another pair of claws because that was a really good margin and we didn't actually finish all those up yet. We'll do 61,800. And we're going to go for just one of those boys. Really good margin on the Elder Maul right now. We just checked it. We lost another 100k. Definitely worth doing. We should still have another 6 of them to do. We do have our very first Elder Maul sale coming through for around 140k. And then hopefully I can sell the rest of these at a decent profit. Already got another one sold. Perfect. And we'll go buy a few more. Actually, I may just pull this out just to have a little more money to work with. No luck on the Rapier. May just pull that out. Maybe we'll default back to the Dragon Hunter crossbow. It was a similar margin and it was way quicker. Okay, we do have a Dragon Hunter crossbow coming in at 113,475. And the last one we sold was for 113,529. Okay, that's pretty bad. That is the weakest margin possible. We do have an Elder Maul sale. Well, we did sell our Dragon Hunter crossbow. We should maybe try for a bigger margin than that. It's pretty weak. And we did get a Dragon Claw as well for 61,875, and previously I was selling them for 61,949. Okay, so we're just down to a few. Okay, well that instantly sold. I am so confused. Well, that was not a very good flip. Anyway, we're just gonna maybe flip a few more of the malls, and then we're gonna call it a day because our time is running out. Anyway, guys, we have pretty much ran out of time. Keeping in mind, once again, we started at 350 mil. Let's go ahead and claim everything here, bringing us up to 352. I like the look of that. So in roughly 1 hour of flipping only raids 1 and 2 items, we made 2.4 mil. I'm really happy with that, actually. We did get lucky on a few items here, but generally it's just common back and forth flips. And what I really like about this type of flipping is it's very low effort. We didn't actually have to like switch offers that much when you compare it to high volume flipping or anything like that. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, I would appreciate it if you left the video a like, and I will see you next time.